Hi, here I am with Yeti Spaghetti, and we found some books in Epic that Yeti really wants to read. So I want to show you again how you can find a book in Epic by searching. So remember, you use our class code HCE6288, and then you go to the magnifying glass. Okay, I'm going to search just using the word Yeti. And we found not yet a Yeti. We found some Scooby-Doo Bigfoot books. We found Chill Out Scooby-Doo that had a Yeti in it. But that one we thought looked too scary. This one we thought was really cool because this one was actually takes place in the Himalayas where the legends of Yetis happen. And I saw a crane like I had on my crane shirt and a yak. And I saw some prayer flags like I have in the room. I thought Yeti Spaghetti Snuffy would really like. So this, here's the Yeti. They look a little bit different than Snuffy, but I wanted to show you what was at the end of this book. And this is the author's note. And it says, this tale takes place in Bhutan. Bhutan or Bhutan, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. And actually I have a friend who's been to Bhutan, and you can see it's just north of India and just to the east of Nepal, just to the south of China. It says this tale takes place in Bhutan, a country in southern Central Asia that is bordered by India, China, and Nepal. It is isolated from much of the world by mountains, ice, and snow. 90% of Bhutanese people are farmers, and many of them herd yaks, hardy, powerful beasts of burden that are related to oxen. Yaks carry heavy loads, including mail, through winding, rugged mountain pathways. They also provide milk, butter, cheese, and wool. So it's telling about yaks, and it's telling about the Himalayas. And then here, the people of Bhutan believe that 3 types of big-footed creatures called yetis, yeti, or Meagles, strong men, live in the Himalayas. The large man-sized one, like the Yeti, whom Pem encounters, Pem is the main character in the story, have cone-shaped heads and are known to be very kind. Now, my Yeti does not have a cone-shaped head. My Yeti, Snuffy, has a round head. There are several accounts of lost or injured travelers who claim to have been helped by Yetis. Some have backward-facing feet. Now, my Yeti does not have backward-facing feet. My Yeti has forward-facing feet, but my Yeti only has 4 toes on each foot. So this was one Yeti book that I found. And then the other one that I thought Snuffy would like is called Not Yet a Yeti. Everyone in George's family is a Yeti, everyone except George. People say he needs to be more ferocious. Maybe he is something else. So I found those 2 books that I thought I would enjoy reading aloud with Yeti Spaghetti Snuffy. You might be reading aloud to one of your stuffies. So you might be wanting to search for a different kind of book. So if you are reading to a different stuffy, you might be searching for a different animal. Or we talked about you might be reading to someone in your family. And you might remember that in your that I assigned a family study collection, and at least in my class, I don't know about Jess's class, it doesn't look like anyone has read books in the family study yet. And these are awesome books, so I'm hoping someone will go on and read some of the books in the family study. There's some really good ones. And if you are reading with someone in your family, these would be good ones to choose. This one, Grandma's at Bat, reminds me of the book about the little girl with the two grandmas. Maybe if you're reading with a grandma, you might want to read this one. Too Many Tamales, we read that one. You might want to read that one again. And it's an audiobook, so it reads to you. This one about Diwali, that's a read to me. You could read about that holiday. And so as we think about, there's my family, that's a read to me. If you were reading with to a sister, you might want to read sisters. There's cousins, brothers, aunts, uncles, mothers, grandparents, meet my family, fathers, travels with my family. So these are all in the family collection. And then there's a video, Grandma's Purse. So I hope you will choose to do some reading aloud after Kate Messner's book about how to read a story. You might choose to read one of these books, or her book was about a castle with a dragon, so maybe you'll choose to look up a dragon book. Now here are some nonfiction dragon books about bearded dragons. Those are real dragons. And then here's Dragons Love Tacos, which is fiction. So maybe her book was about a castle, so maybe you'll search for a castle. Ooh, that one's in French, if you know how to read French. Jill and the Beanstalk. That sounds like a new version of Jack and the Beanstalk. So I hope you will do some reading with a buddy, some reading aloud, and be thinking about World Read Aloud Day.